All right, we are back online. Path of Exile 2. So we are continuing to improve our craft, and tonight we're going to be doing so with the sapphire jewels. We're going to be trying to craft some jewels. I've never really done this before in any meaningful way, so this will be interesting. I've always thought that it would be just too tedious. But we will see. I think it will be pretty tedious, but it is a nice skill to have for early league start, especially. So I'm excited to see what we can learn and see what we end up with at the end of the day here. Once we're done crafting, I'm gonna jump back on. I've got a druid that I'm leveling in solo self found as a league start practice. We're a shaman and we're running minions, so we'll see how that goes. I'm in Act 3, and so far it's feeling really strong, actually. I've been told basically not to level or not to league start with minions, that it's just not that good, but I'm having a good time, and it's pretty strong. Mr. TS, 2 chains, what's up? Deuce chains. All right. So, with that out of the way, we know what we're doing. Set up the Discord and stuff. Okay. All right. These chains. Think we got chat up and running. Welcome back. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. What have you been up to in the gaming world in the last week or so? I know I didn't stream this weekend, but I think with spring, I put out a little message, but spring is in the air. I've got a shit ton of chores to do. I got to dig like 14 holes for some reason. Like, it's going to be hard for me to stream on the weekend. That's all I got to say. All right. So I am in the process of narrowing down our jewels. I'll get into what we're doing exactly. But basically, we're looking, and I guess I could share. We are looking for like a base, which I found a couple already. But the way I'm doing this is one, just like my own knowledge about uh, sapphires with my own builds. But I also went to PoE2 Ninja. Filtered jewel, rare jewel, sapphire, and we can see here what is the most used. So we got the maximum energy shield at 40%, critical hit chance, and critical damage bonus. I mean, this is basically what I imagined. And then spell damage. Just no surprises. And then below that, critical hit chance for spells, maximum mana on kill, cold damage. That's interesting that it's so high, actually. Elemental damage, critical spell damage. Oh, yeah, I guess, like, probably for Comet, huh? Cast speed, critical spell damage bonus, recover maximum life on kill. Okay, we did see mana first, I was about to say. Then from there, I think it just, whatever. We're going to focus on these, though, up here. We got that. What else do we got? Then kind of have a filter or whatever on Path of Exile or Craft of Exile 2, where just kind of looking at prefixes, suffixes, what we're dealing with. So I didn't select all of them. Did I? Yeah, it's basically what we're after here. So on the prefix side, we get the energy shield and we get the spell damage or the elemental damage. And then on the suffix side, we're looking for cast speed, the critical stuff, and then we could settle for mana regen rate is what I'm kind of gathering. And maybe you could settle for nah, yeah. That one's iffy though. All right. So that's kind of what we're looking for. Keep looking. So far, I guess, we've got 3. We have increased spell damage, maximum energy shield, critical hit chance, and then mana regen. So we settled for a non-double crit jewel right there. Oh yeah. So I thought that maybe increased spell damage with increased damage with plant skills might actually be a decent combo, and I think it might be actually. So we'll see what happens here. We're gonna desecrate that one. Then we've got increased cast speed, critical hit chance, energy shield, and then presence. Presence is an interesting one. I'm trying to understand if this is even a thing. I know presence, if you're going for like a some sort of aura bot or something, that you may want this. I don't know. Oh shit. I was wondering, like I kept on trying to get this to work in game the other day. It's showing me my presence when I hover over this. Okay, so I'll get a jewel and I'll do it. It wasn't working for the other thing that I was trying. But yeah, that's how you actually find your presence area of effect, is you have to get the tooltip and hover over it with Alt press down. And apparently it definitely is working right now. It wasn't working for me the other day on a different like piece of gear or something that I was looking at. Maybe I was trying to drag it from my passives or something like that. So a jewel works. That's nice to know. All right. So what is this? Oh yeah, the presence one. Okay, let's keep searching. Okay. Not seeing anything here. And we're done. And then this is what I have. I've gone through these so far. We're going to re-combo those. Interesting. I haven't actually come across a magic item. I think we would just alch these. Okay. Unless, like, we've got a good start. I'm gonna have to alch those. Felt presence display can be buggy. Yeah, that's what I experienced. I was trying my damnedest. I've actually got a rarity bot now, and I was trying to just see what my presence was. I could not figure it out the other day. Yeah, I was doing some rarity botting for a tower, which was actually pretty fun. I enjoyed it. I I was actually thinking maybe I should league star a ritualist in some way and go about my business, and then by like the middle of the league or at some point in the league, turn the ritualist into some rarity bot or something for group play. It's really nice in the tower. We were like just dropping tons of currency. It was crazy. We may actually do that on stream soon. We'll see. All right. So let's take that. Should I alch that one? Increased area of effect wouldn't be that bad. It is a prefix though, so we're talking energy shield and spell damage. But yeah, probably not. We would just alch. Okay, I'm gonna a crit hit chance and then ignite. Probably an alch there. Okay, so this is an interesting one. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but in my view of the world, we've got 2 of our targets. I would risk a 33% chance a null on this, actually. Life on kill. Oh, that's not bad, though. We saw it on the list. Let's see. It's up to 2. Okay, like maybe life on kill is better than I would think on a sapphire. And we got Blood Mage, of course, just defining the meta constantly. So let's just see what happens here. Oh wait, no, let's actually hold on to this. Maybe we desecrate this thing. Okay. Got a couple targets here. I saw a spider or something. Might be something flying around in here. It's like springtime and I've started seeing spiders, so now I'm freaked out. Okay. It's pretty hard to actually find these jewels, man. And that's the thing about the jewel farm or the crafting jewels. You have to be farming them as well, right? Because thinking about it and talking about this in Discord, there really isn't a way to do this without needing a crap ton of jewels to sift through, is what it sounds like. So this is like required. Unless maybe there's an option to buy certain bases. I don't know. You have to be careful though, because you don't want the cost of this to be outrageous here. A lot of RNG here. Okay, so we have crit spell damage bonus and then critical hit chance. And then cold damage is actually up there. Wow. That's a target. So cold damage probably goes up to 15%, right? Then what does this go up to? Critical hit chance goes up to 15, 15. Okay, damage bonus goes to 20. And then cold damage, probably 15. Where is it? Yeah. Okay. So 20 for the damage bonus. Let's see what this looking like here. Say 14, 14, 19. Yeah. So that's a base right there. We'll work with that, I think. Sec trials in the royal chest best for getting the jewels. Well, in this league actually, yeah, we were discussing that in Discord as well. And yeah, usually Trial of Secamus is the best way. And then if you're not a sec enjoyer, then specking into boxes. Whoops. So basically, specking into this while you're mapping is like the second best way traditionally to get jewels. And then, yeah, is it the ornate? Is it ornate? I can't remember. I think it is. It's definitely not cart or researchers. So ornate, I think, is jewels. I'm not sure though. I've never really focused in on lock boxes, honestly. But I think I might next league actually for the start, the very beginning of the league, in order to get jewels. But the tower is actually probably the best way to get jewels. However, if you're running a juiced tower, you really don't care about jewels probably. So kind of interesting. Okay, so this has spell damage and elemental damage. Then cast speed. This is interesting. Make this a 4. He's 14. Not that interesting, I guess. Let's get rid of this one, though. So without the meta skills, this is interesting. Probably. So let's try to null. Very long shot here. 25% chance, I guess, huh? Holy shit. There you go. We got one. Okay. Increased damage with plant skills. Okay, critical hit chance and elemental damage. Let's put that in the stuff tab. Might be stuff. Okay, I'm supposed to be actually taking these. This corrupted one. Yeah. That was a good hit. I liked it. Way to start out the evening, the crafting. Like, was that literally the first currency we used? Not bad. Okay, so this is a start. See what happens with that one. Okay. That's pretty much it. However, we got a alch, and then I gotta actually... Let's do this. Let's, I think, drop this one. Okay, so now we're reforging. Hopefully I did a good job of checking, because I'm not going to check twice. Screw that. There's a point in this game where it's like, I do not care. I am moving on. Okay. Might not have enough. Dang it. No, I do. Maybe I think that was grabbing from my stash because I had this open. Pretty cool. Hey, that's not bad. Put this over here. Somewhere. Where should I put this? I guess right there is the best spot. Okay, there. Okay, we have critical hit chance twice on this. Might hold on to that one. I wonder how strong that is. I didn't really check that, actually. You had this, and both were at like 14. Yeah, that's something right there. Even with area of effect. So if we can get the minions off, we might have something there. Dude, sapphires seem kind of powerful, man. The fact that you can roll Like 2 critical hit chance, basically, if you're a spell user? That seems kind of ridiculous. With this one jewel, you could get 30% increased critical hit chance. Oh. All right. So this is the play. Probably halfway done with the stash. And we'll put this in the stuff tab. Then go through this. Might be something. Guess I'm totally ignoring like quarter staves or anything like that. I'm totally focused on spells, but it's what I know, and so I don't want to waste my time trying to figure out other things, I guess. That's kind of an interesting COC jewel. I don't know. See, the thing is though, is that people just won't search for it. Even if it really aligns with what you're doing, they would just search the usual suspects. Yeah, there's only 6 of these listed, and I didn't even mess with the values. Yeah, that's a nothing. Okay. So where are we at? We got a few left. Could maybe annul this for the minion. Can we go 2 for 2 here? No. Still, I'm gonna hit this one more time though. Okay, we're dead. We're dead. We're done. Stop. Knowing when to stop. I don't know if I actually know when to stop, but yeah, it is critical. Hmm. About this though. Probably not. Maybe. Maybe. Nah. I mean, no. I don't care. Hey, what's this? This is actually pretty good. Yeah. I mean, that right there is just good by itself. We can just divine that. Area of effect. I don't know. So that is, yeah, that's a prefix. Probably not. What are these corrupted ones? Can't even do anything with those. I mean, we could try to annul the freeze threshold and see. Probably a waste. Because then we'd have to get really lucky anyways. Okay. The nice thing about this is you can just kind of like poke around a little bit. You know what I mean? You don't have to really commit to jewels, really. Because there's so many of them. You just throw it away. You can hold on to that probably. Has that area of effect, spell damage. Yeah. Like, I think, actually, you know what? I wonder though. If it doesn't have energy shield, it's probably a hard sell. Not sure though. Hmm. Like, I wonder about something like this if we actually start with that just because it has one, or if we just pass an Alkit. Because if we start with that and we literally start a null slamming that thing, that gets expensive. That's too much commitment up front, you know, for a jewel. So what are we targeting? Basically, we're targeting maximum energy shield, critical hit chance, critical damage bonus, spell damage. Those top four. But the ones that fill in the back, like maybe substituting one of those for any of these. But we're really just looking for anything that may sell. That is overall the top four that we're looking for. I'm just giving, I've never done jewel crafting, so I'm giving it a little shot. I had a request in comments, maybe try it out. I'm gonna give it a shot, I guess. I think we could give this one a shot. Oh, hey, that's a decent one. Like minions. I wonder though. Yeah, I mean, we could start with a minion one. Didn't really think about minion stuff. Not the hottest ticket. Here's one where we could try to annul this. Skill effect duration. Yeah, I don't think that that's going to be popular here. Could be wrong, but. Okay, we got rid of it. Now it's something we can mess with. Okay, that's it. Back to the Recombinator. Is that really what it's called? Oh no, I keep mixing these up. Reforging bench. Hopefully we did a good job, because these are all getting reforged. What? Oh, my bad. Yes. Where it gets complicated. Okay. Go ahead and move these over here. All right. Got 2 decent here. I'm not. I think we just throw that in. Don't want to invest much here at this stage. Hey, yeah, that's good. I wonder about this one. Probably okay. Let's check it. Yeah, it might be worth something. I don't know. Okay. I think we're gonna be done with that portion after this check right here. I think I'm done with that. Let's see what we got. Doubt it. Maybe. Well, let's hold on that, I guess. All right. I think that's it. So these 2 were decent. Let's throw them in there. Okay. All right, so here's where we go. Knox, what's up? Good evening. Hope you're doing well. Doing a little jewel crafting. First time ever really spending time crafting jewels in this game. I'd like to learn how to do this for O5 League Start, so kind of practicing right now, seeing what we can get into. Just went through the first phase, and we've got some things to work with, and this is where it's going to get interesting. Because I don't really have a set method. We're just going to feel our way around, I guess. So this is just a divine option here. Like, how much do we want to pour into this, though? Okay, yeah, it's not bad. Say this is at 14, let's say 19. The top here, 15, 16, 0. Sure, it's 15. Okay, we have 0 right now, anyways. Has to be mana regen. Let's check that. Okay, what the hell? Is this just not that good? Increased maximum energy shield, increased spell damage, mana regen, and crit hit chance. I feel like that'd be okay. Interesting. Yeah, yeah, the mods are always T1, so there's a lot of things you can't really do with jewel crafting. Down, welcome back. Akira, welcome. So, yeah, it's going all right. We've got a few to mess with. We just went through the recombination effort, and we've got this here to work with, which is good. I'm trying to determine if this would be worth actually divining. It seems like it would be. Let's see, 2 days, 5 days, 6 days, 1 month. Yeah. I mean, we don't want to spend too much time doing this, but see where we're at. So we're at 14 of 15, 19. Okay, do I actually want to divine? Yeah, we have to at this stage. So here's where things get interesting because I've never done this before. I don't know how hard this is, how bad it is. But this is basically it. You end up with a jewel that you think is good enough, and you decide whether to divine, and then you're just basically stuck doing this. Is this really it? So there are 2 mods. Yeah, that's the thing. That's where I'm trying to determine. So early in the league, I would not divine this. At this point in the league, in O.4, like, it's not really worth. Well, I guess I could just try to sell it at 37 divine and just move on. I don't know, guys. We're here to try to craft a really good jewels. So what do you think? Divine or no divine? I think we have to divine. Sell because you're not looking for mana regen, right? So yeah, take the profit and then go actually divine something that it has major like upside. This has pretty good upside. So here we could choose. Okay, maybe not. Thought this would be good. Let's see if, well, I mean, let's check the values. So 14, critical hit chance 14, and like 19. So see what the trade site says. Feels like 80% chance our divine will downgrade the item, but if you get 3 max rolls, yeah, I mean, it's like a gamble like anything else almost in this game. Hold damage because of COC Comet seems like a play. Right? There's enough builds out there that would go for cold damage versus spell damage. What do you guys think? I think so. So would we cranium this thing? I think we would. See what happens. Where's our echoes at? Am I out of echoes? God dang it. That sucks. People want crit damage, crit hit chance, spell damage, and the last can be ES or something else useful. So you think it's not worth even trying for a cold damage like this? I mean, we saw the prices. How quickly are they going to move, you know? Maybe it's like the cheaper version of the spell damage crit stuff. I don't know. This is tough. All right, so I want the echoes. The hell are you, echoes? There it is. 250, 223. I hate when it's odd like this because I don't want to convert. Jeez. Hmm. I don't know. I waste a lot of divs at the freaking currency exchange. I'm starting to hate it. So if I just went for 22 at and wait, how does that work? Oh, I'm going backwards again. I keep on doing that. God damn it. 22 at 10. Can I get away with that? Probably not. I'd have to have a bunch sell first. So then I would have to like increase this or decrease this to try to make this work. Like now I'm essentially undercutting this guy. So let's try that. Let's see if this actually moves.
I'll fill that in as soon as I can.
I'm just getting so tired of getting eked out at the currency exchange these days. Even though the currency is flowing. Cold damage can be good, but most use fire infused comments. Yeah. True. I don't know if this is gonna move. We'll buy 2 for now. I should move like even more echoes probably, since I know I'm gonna need them.
All right, your order is registered.
I want to get like 230 though. Could. Okay, let's go check what this is. So activate that. So we could go with increased elemental damage. So we wouldn't have the energy shield, which is very, very common, but we would have the dual critical and dual damage on this thing, which could be pretty strong. Oh, wait, what? Wrong one. So let's say we had it at 14, 14, 19. And we had elemental damage at 19. That probably doesn't exist. Let's leave this blank. Okay, this thing exists in like 1, and it's listed a day ago at 65 div. I just feel like most people are just gonna have to demand the energy shield. It's unnecessary almost. I don't know. Crit damage, crit chance, and spell damage are non-negotiable, and last slot usually has ES recharge, extra ES, ES from focus. Yeah, okay. Re-roll this. Okay, we didn't really get there. Alright, let's go for the blueprint then. Stop messing around. Well, alright, so this one right here, though, like, I know we don't have the double crit, but damn, dude. This is, like, solid. People don't want this at all? 5 days, 3 days. Damn, dude. This league. Every player plays, like, 2 Uniques Vertex and Adzeri or Tempo and need ES from other sources. I struggle with this game on how meta the meta is. It's actually kind of crazy how the meta settles into something so strict. Oh, so we did it. I saved a little bit, maybe like a couple divs here. Nice. All right. So I'm just gonna like, all right. I think we just sell this thing, or we try to at least. Wait, what? Hold up. Oops. I think I saw what happened. Wasn't selected. So I'm gonna undercut the lowest price at 37 divs and call it a day on that one. I remember how to do that.
Yes.
37 divs. Okay, move on. Not bad for just the first phase. Take our win, you know.
I'm sure someone will want that.
What's cock? It's cast on critical. You can check the Pathfinder version and their gems since I'm not familiar with it. I'm not going to check that. Yeah, I'm not familiar either, and I don't want to get familiar with Pathfinder. Everyone wants to farm temple. Yeah, yeah. Cast on critical. The meta. All right. See what else we have here. By Prepared to divine this? Probably not, just given our discussion and how this just isn't going to do anything. Take our loss. Do we have... So, like, spell damage and damage with plant skills. I mean... Damn, that seemed really cool to me. You're telling me there's not a single player who would give a shit. I know what you mean. Like, the meta is the meta, but there's plant players, guys. They have to like this. See, if this was at 14, 14, and 14. 3 days ago, 2 months ago, 9. You need god rolls to sell. Yeah, yeah. So let's just bump it down to 12s. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and Screw it. I am here for the plant player. Where is my cranium? Screw this shit. This has to be good. There has to be a plant player out there who wants this. Come on. We could get cast speed. All right, what are we dealing with here? A suffix, yeah. Ooh, cast speed. Interesting. Jules early on are like, hey, that's good enough. Now it's min-max or bust. Yeah, I get that feeling. This is someone min-maxing with spell damage and plant damage? And do they want cast speed and crit chance, or should I re-roll? Damn it, this is so hard. Kind of feel like slamming the cast speed and moving on. Okay, let's say this is 12, 12, 12. Okay, we're gonna divine this just a little bit. This could be a total waste. Probably not crit chance because most plant builds use inevitable critical. Shit. Well, but they still like crit chance on there, but maybe they get it elsewhere. They need some crit chance. Dang it. But you're right. 2 to 4. All right. I'm going to divine this just a few times and see what happens here. This is okay. I think yeah, it might be good. No, I don't want to invest anything in this. 4, 12, 14, and 8. This sucks. Yeah, this is not gonna be good. They don't get crit on Jules. Ah! Okay, fine. We're moving on. All right, miss. Let's see if we just 1 second, guys. All right, I'm back. I just had a homemade mango shake delivered to me. That makes all the jewel crafting worth it. Okay. All right, let's see if we actually have something that's real here. Let's stop memeing, I guess. Sad. All right, 2 chains. Have a good night. Thank you. Thanks for popping in. Don't worry too much about it. The main thing is you're getting practice for the next league. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's why I'm messing around. Yes, mango shakes are amazing. I love mango shakes. I like mangoes. Okay. But this is what town has been preaching, right? Is this what we're looking for? Okay. So this is just a slam divine until we win. Oops. Oh, this is double crit chance, actually. Not even crit damage. Is that not good? I don't know. Pump it down. Oh. Yeah, let's see what happens. This is a W gem. This is a gem? Just kidding. All right, let's go ahead. We'll let's see. We've got 19, 10. Yeah, so we need to divine this essentially. I gotta keep track of this. We were at about 2170. Really? How long does this go on? Forever? I've never been good at calculating my odds. Wow. Am I doing this right, guys? Okay, hold up, hold up. No, not good enough. I need at least like 3 really high ones. Okay, okay, hold up, hold up. Yeah, the energy shield kind of mid, and then spell damage is okay. Eh. So we're at like 50 divine or so right now. Maybe, you know? What do you think? Now, we always have the option to try to fracture if we get a few high rolls. Like if we were fracturing this, we would want either the crit hit or either crit hit, you know? Try to lock one in and then keep going. I don't know if that's the play. Yeah, this is probably where we should stop. I've never been good at stopping at the casino. This could be a problem. I don't know if this is the right game mode for me, actually. Eh. Fractures away is too expensive. I think we basically call it here. I don't know that I want to keep going, but we're not going to list it right away. Let's just kind of hold on to it. What else do we have? Okay, so we would have to roll this one or slam it basically. Oh, whoops, what am I doing? So, is there any all right, so would you guys slam the third modifier and desecrate the fourth or the other way around? Yeah, this would probably sell for like 70 divine right now. So I think I'm good with that. Oh, how much is a fracture? I thought it was like 50 now.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, that'd be just to lock in one so we can divine more. Yeah, that's probably not good. 30. Price has been dropping. All right, so I think that I would prefer slamming the third modifier. Holy shit. What? Wow. Okay. So now we cranium this bad boy, right? Okay. Let's go see what this is. That was a hit right there. Okay, guys. Come on. You've got the faster start. This is a tough call. What do you think? Stick or re-roll? We could Omen a light this thing too if we really were desperate. That's a tough call. I think we stick with it. All right. Town says it's good. Most like it on the tree. Yeah, true. All right. I think we hit pretty well there. 14. So we do divine this thing over and over again for the rest of our days. By the way, guys, this is the pack that I ended up getting. Let's see. There. I think that's about everything. Yeah, this was one of the PoE 1 packs. I thought it was sweet, man. I don't know. I had to splurge. And then this hideout is like moving. The giant is carrying this thing. Right there. That's in order to stay mobile because we have a lot of scrolls that we need to protect. I think that's cool. One thing about it though is this place is moving. And if you have a ground effect, it creates some issues. Kind of. Yeah. Anyways. Alright guys, let's divine this thing. Bring it over here. Whoa, hold up. No, not good enough. We're gonna really pour into this one. Dang. Ah, I wish we had a better spell damage. Not quite there. Okay, what is this? This is pretty good. Hold up. Wow. Only one listed at this. Wow. 15 days ago though. Interesting. That seems odd. I guess the market just isn't really needing jewels anymore. I wonder if we All right, so we could just list it for a few hundred or a couple hundred, or we could Val this thing. What do you guys think? Marceline, welcome back. Thanks for popping in. What do you guys think? We could just list it for a couple hundred divine, or we could roll the dice on the corruption. Omens. Oh, we got one. Or we could continue to divine the hell out of this and try to get really greedy. Need to check other easy rolls because people will get the cheaper ones. Oh, yeah, that's right. ES from Focus for 200 div. Yeah, that's true. In order to sell this thing. That sucks. That makes it super complicated. All right. I think I've got this saved, though. Good. So we have Energy Shield. No. Oh, yeah. We got the faster. I don't even have on here. $14. Okay. Increased spell damage. And increased critical hit chance and critical damage bonus. So the thing, I guess it would be, let's just check these three. So 70, energy shield recharge rate, minions, increased maximum energy shield right there at 74. I mean, why wouldn't someone just pick up that sometimes, you know? Not a bad roll. Actually check that. If this was like a 17 or something. So 120. So it's probably more in this range here. Or I'd undercut around here, like 220 or so. That is, I think, what we were seeing, 220 or something. Look at this guy, twice corruption. 3 days ago. I mean, shit. I definitely wouldn't be able to move mine for 300, apparently. Okay. That's definitely the cap. 100's probably the bottom. So around 200. Hey, what's up? Wago, Marceline. Good use of the emojis. I've not really been I haven't even brought those into my Discord. I'm so lazy. All right, guys. I don't know, like this is a craft where you can get extremely greedy. We could say we're going to divine this more. I don't think so. But if I were to val it, I would feel like I would want even more out of it, you know? Like I would want to divine for higher, but I don't know. I think I'm going to val this thing, guys. Wait a second. I think that's a bad play. Because we just saw on the market. Let me go back. This dude had a twice corrupted, has 4 strength, has 5 modifiers on it. All of them very good. 3 days ago, 300 divine. Maybe it is not right to val these. Like, what would you have to do? You'd have to hit the elemental resist. See what happens. Just like cold resist or something. Is it pseudo? Interesting. I know it can happen, so it's very rare for this 100, 150, 1000. Not gonna happen. At 300, Jewel is looking juicy now. Yeah, I guess so, huh? The twice corrupted one. All right, I think I'm gonna move on and sell it. Let's hold on to it though. We've got 2 that we can sell. Let's see what else we had. Okay. I'm not really seeing any others that are really good targets. These are okay. Hmm. I don't know. That might be it for jewel crafting, honestly. Increased spell damage, increased critical hit chance, 14 increased damage. This one, let's just go ahead and like list all of these four, I guess. Is there anything else in here? So the fourth mod you're saying could be mana. Yeah. For the mana tank bros. This has energy shield, mana regen. Let's see what happens. Oops. Why do I keep doing that? Okay, that's not good. Sweet. Okay, that's not good. And we're pretty much done here. Like, how much of this would you do? Okay, we're done for sure. That's busted. Like, okay, we could try annulling that off. Oh, wait. That might be good for a blood mage. Okay, we have to annul something off. And that's not what we wanted. I think we're done there. Okay, so we could hit this one. Okay, so there's the shield from focus. Mana regen rate at this time, probably just too much, not enough crit, basically. Could try, or I could just slam and see what happens. Okay. So we would have to null two things off. Got one of them. Oh, wait. Yeah, I got one of them. Okay. Okay. All right, so now we're cranium. That was kind of lucky. Echoes is on. Okay, nothing. Damn. We'd have to go for this. I mean, it might be worth actually, technically, if we could hit the crit, it would be worth Omen of Light, but that's a risky play. I don't know. That's a risky play there. Hmm.
Oh, it's you.
I have some. I don't know about that. How much are they going for?
Hmm.
61 divine. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think so. We took our shot. I think that's it. That's kind of tough to leave that on, you know. Oh well. Okay, what else do we have? A minion one. What else would minion player want? I have no idea. Whoops. I am failing at that over and over again. Nope. Okay, I think we're done. Interesting. Three months, yeah. Something's wrong here, and I don't know what it is. Probably damage, minion damage or something. See what happens here. Okay, good. I'm gonna go ahead and cranium this thing, actually. Feel like this is a good start for a minion jewel. Minions. Increase damage or something. I mean, even if it was critical, what's happening there? 50 divine, 58 divine. Yeah. I feel like if we hit just another minion node, this is a win. I don't know, though. Let's try it out. I guess we have a suffix. Probably critical stuff. Minions. Resistance stuff, but yeah, critical. Yeah. See what happens. And that might be good for this. Okay, no, it's not. Alright, I guess we get the resistances. That's probably not the one we want. Okay, maybe it is. Interesting. Okay, let's go divine this thing a little bit. Yeah, for minions, I feel like just getting max energy shield. Oh, we've got a 20 on here too. Shit. Damn, that's too bad because everything else kind of sucks. Dang. We might just want to sell at the 20 and somebody who can't really wants like the full stack there. I don't know. At 48 divine, just call it a day there. All right. One thing is this is not actually showing 20. Okay, so 49. Oh, wait. 55, 80. Okay. But if I go and I bump this down to like 17, what's the top end there? I don't even know. So 2's fine, or maybe 3. Then I think it was 10 here and 10 here, so 8, 8. Yeah. So even if we divined this thing and got pretty strong rolls, we'd be in the same price point, basically, is what I'm seeing. So I think we just move on. Okay. Raw divs. So, are you running a temple right now? Max energy shield and mana regen. Okay, I think that's it. Let's go ahead and move these, or at least list them.
What's new?
So, I'm gonna be real quick about this. 48. Screw it.
Someone is bound to buy that.
What? What did I do with this one? Oh yeah, it was a bust. I was deciding whether to, yeah, whether to Omen of Light this thing. Because it would have been really good to hit crit. Hit chance. Did he? God dang. Okay, this was a bust, basically. Not even gonna list this. Let's just see. We'll annul this thing one time. Oh yeah, the plant skills. 30 divine. Let's go for 29. I'll let you know if I sell plant skills, Jewel.
I'll do what I can to sell it for you.
29 divine, sure. This is the faster start. This is the one that's pretty good. Or at least I thought it was good. Let's bump this up. 14, 14, 17, 14. 350 divine. Okay. So I'm gonna list this. Oh yeah, this is the one where we found the range. 200 was about where it was. So I'm gonna go for 180 divine on that
I'm
one.
sure someone will want that. Hail. Have an order?
Okay, this had the double crit hit chance actually. Yeah. I'll go for just undercutting that at 120. Okay, there you go. There's the jewel crafting.
I'm sure someone will want
Oh yeah,
that.
wait one sec. We're gonna try to annul this, right? So one shot at getting cold damage off this thing. Didn't get there. Still have hit and spell though. Let's try again. Okay, we're dead. Then we could just try to... We could... Yeah, let's just try to annul this one too. First duration. Spell damage and spell critical. Let's try one more time. Okay, now let's see what happens. Okay, pretty much dead. Okay, we're done. I don't want to do that again. All right. Let's see. Trying to fill last rooms. All right, so yeah, let's just do a little temple run actually. I'm gonna jump over to my rarity bot, and we'll see what happens with 2 players in a temple with a rarity bot at 300 something percent. Is that cool, or did you want to run, the? No, okay, yeah, you wanted to run your belt, headhunters. I mean, yeah, if we do that on stream, I'd rather be a rarity bot. So yeah, let's do that another time. I don't want you to have to pivot your build right now. But yeah, I'd like to at least do a little something, rather than just follow you around for nothing at all. Oh, so you can support the rarity bot, so that'd be no headhunter. Okay. Are you going to be ready within the next 5 minutes? Or should I go level for a little while? Okay. So if you want to jump in Discord just to chat with me, it's not going to go through the stream, but I'll drag you into a channel. Okay, I'm going to jump over. All right, so let's take a look at this rarity bot that I got going on here. Where are you? Kind of proud of this character. I just kind of set it up on a whim. All right, you can invite me. And make sure that you reset your server to West Coast, please. All right, see. Let's see. Okay, I gotta figure out how to unmute you. We might not be able to be in Discord. Not sure why you're muted. All right, I guess we'll just jump down into party 1. All right. I should be able to hear you, but you're not coming through stream. And then I need an invite when you're ready. Ooh. All right, so we're just getting prepared to go into the tower. I am going to just basically chill. I'll show you guys the build real quick. So we are on. I had a disciple of Rashta, basically. So I decided to just stick with it. And then the thought was, if I'm going to do something, curse and rarity is what I went for. And I wanted to just use these gens for this one gives you the elemental weakness, and then this one will give you critical weakness. This is pretty useless now, though, because I'm running critical weakness on my scepter. So I got to figure out what to do. I guess I could just get increased cast speed or something. But we got our bolstered defensives with sacred rituals down here, fourth teaching. Then we're doing the time lost jewel right here. And then really the whole tree is just about picking up a bunch of defense and mana. stuff, and then curses is really all it is. And then your typical Gravebind gloves for the presence on kill effect. Alpha's Howl gives you more spirit, and the presence radius is doubled. And then we've got the And Various for the rarity with the utility from Ingenuity. And then, let's see. Then just basically everything's to try to fill in your elemental resistances, honestly. And then, how much rarity do we have here? 304% is what I could muster out of all of this. Kind of a budget build, honestly, for a rarity bot. And I just used the character that I had, essentially. So let's see what happens in this tower. All right, man, you ready? Just West Coast is good for the server. Yeah, California is good. I think I've got the audio set up. So are you fine coming through the stream or? Okay, but you're fine being on the stream. All right, sounds good. Okay, let me just set up audio. Yeah. Yeah, 1 second. Just setting up audio. Okay. There. Okay. You should be able to unmute yourself now. Or you might have to drop and come back in, but I gave you the roles for this channel that we're in. There, now it should work. Okay, good. All right. Okay, go ahead and test your voice. Let's hear.
Test 1 2 1 2 test.
Okay.
I think you can hear me.
Yeah, you're probably coming in pretty quiet, but that's okay. We'll adjust as we go. All right, guys. So rarity bot 300% in the tower. Let's see what happens. And we did this, and it's not easy. So let's just put it that way. All right, I'm ready to roll.
Okay, just heads up. This tower is probably at 75% effectiveness in terms of drops, but it should still drop a lot.
Okay. So tower, make sure I've got my tower set up here.
Not yet.
So yeah, I've avoided tower basically the entire league, and now here I am, finally caving. But it's not my tower. I didn't have to set this up. Thank goodness.
You're only looking at 150 hours. Only that.
Yeah. Hey. So far, so quiet. There we go. There we go. Okay.
Unfavors me.
Kind of like being a rarity bot. It's kind of low pressure. Okay, that hurt. I'm not the tankiest I can be. I only have 7,000 energy shield.
I can't do that yet.
I gotta check to see. Oh yeah, I can't pause it in here. Damn it. Let's check the stats. Okay, I'm not dropping a bunch of frames, thank God.
I can't do that yet. Not yet. I need more.
Alright, there we go. Dude, I need to change my mouse setting to be a bigger, more colorful
that
mouse.
too.
Yeah, it's ridiculous in here.
It's impossible. I've done the biggest and I still can't find my mouse.
Oh God! Oh no, 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 don't touch me! Almost died. Can't believe I didn't die.
I'm trying to kill you, I thought you were leaving. Right, we teleport to the beginning, then we start the hard chain.
Okay. It looked like the chain was different. Like that's not where we were ending
It
up
was
last time.
smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I'm missing like 11 moves. Not 10 actually. I'm missing about 300% monster effectiveness, basically. Which
Dang.
doesn't. It's only a matter of time. There's no tech involved. We just need good RNG with the tiles.
One sec, I think I need to adjust your audio just a bit. Okay. Go ahead and test.
Test 1, 2, 3. Test.
There you go. I think that's better. So now I think stream can hear you pretty well.
Yeah, so what I was saying is, I'm missing like 300% monster effectiveness. Which, it doesn't matter, you'll feel it.
Yeah, I don't know if I would
Drop,
feel
like,
it.
20 less div.
I mean,
Right.
we were dropping 120 div last time about, right? 120 to 130?
Yeah, but that was already after my tower got destroyed.
Yeah, so this is even better than that?
No, this is a bit worse.
Oh, no. Okay.
So you never experienced like the full tower, basically.
Yeah, apparently it's, you know, even after you set up your tower, I've never set one up, but you can still brick it and have issues. It's like maintenance. Constant maintenance and care.
Yep.
Don't ask me how to do that because I don't know and I don't want to figure it out, honestly. It's so late in the league. I'm just going to follow you around and profit.
And going a lot better with actual rings.
It's crazy to see all these divs drop though. Like if this was happening all of a sudden in 03, like I was in something and then all of a sudden 3 divs hit the ground like that, I'd be flipping out.
Yeah, I don't even. I'm so desensitized to the sound at this point.
Yeah. See, that's the thing about a game that relies on dopamine. You can't get to the point where it's like this. Oh shit. I'm stuck. There we go.
Yeah, this is like every league after this is gonna feel a bit. You're always
Yeah.
gonna have this in the back of your mind.
That's why I was avoiding it, and now, yeah, I have experienced it, I guess, so.
It's fun, you know, like it's gonna be something people will talk about years to come. It's the same
True,
as
yeah.
PoE 1. They had a couple of leagues like this.
Yeah, that's true. I was there. At least towards the end. The thing was, like we were talking about in Discord earlier today, is all of the other farms have been improved due to this farm. And one of the reasons is because everybody's running tower. And tower doesn't drop everything in the game that you need. So those players need Omen of Light, for instance. So guess what's expensive? Omen of Light. But yeah, in a rising tide, everything floats to the top, right? Or everything rises.
Yeah, inflation is it's not real. Like it just raises the base price of everything in this game, but at the end of the day,
Won't let me pick that up.
like comparatively to other leagues, you're still spending the same amount.
Hey. My character is losing it. I don't even know what's happening. I can't follow you at this time.
I think you're locked out of the room. Let me just kill the mobs. Alright. Can you enter now?
It's weird. It's like I can't even move in the direction that I want to move. It's crazy. Okay, now I'm a little bit better. Yeah, it is very laggy.
I mean, we got crazy RNG and got hit with temporal chains again. That's
Oh,
probably
wow.
not helping. Yeah, it seems to always happen in co-op for some reason. I never get it when I play solo.
Did I pick up everything over there? I may have missed one. Can I effectively pick up loot? Let's see. Okay, let me go back real quick and check. Okay, yeah. I think I got everything. Cool. Yeah, it's like my input is lagging very
Yeah, it's
noticeably.
defaulting to EU. I don't know why. Like when I go to my hideout, it's US. When I open temple, it just immediately goes to EU.
That sucks. What do you think? You think we're gonna be over 100?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
I think 130-ish was the highest that we got.
Yeah. I dropped a metal. Gotta go back. Let's see, clear this.
Yeah, after this tower, or temple, I guess. I don't want to call it the wrong thing, but after this temple, I'm gonna get back to leveling and practicing the league start. We'll just see. And then in chat, if you run like another temple after that, you can let us know what you get on your own versus with the rarity.
I average around 55-ish with this temple.
No kidding. Holy crap. So we're almost double. Or we maybe are double the divs with 2 players and a rarity bot. But of course, you are running it faster with your setup.
Yes.
With Headhunter.
Yeah, but to be honest, the speed doesn't really matter because doing all runs is basically what you do in a realistic player's time. Because regardless of how fast you do, it's still gonna take a couple of hours.
Yeah.
But it's not like you're doing like 20 tempo runs, you're doing like 11 a day. Unless you have an insane amount of free time like me.
I wish I did.
But even still, like I get bored of it, so I usually just do one set.
Yeah, thanks for the tips on the jewel crafting. That was pretty good. It's pretty amazing how the league has just moved on, and even like not 04, I'm surprised and kind of amazed at how quickly the meta forms in this game and how the player base coalesces around that meta in like a heartbeat. Like everybody seems to just give up everything they were doing and they just go play Blood Mage or something, you know? It's like, wow. I've never played a game where it was that drastic.
Honestly, it's just because of Temple. The previous leagues, it wasn't this bad. But Temple just really requires what I'm doing right now. Like, if you don't have this, it's really...
Yeah.
You're probably gonna take twice or 3 times as long to just clear this.
Yeah. Pocket Sand, welcome. Yeah, it is fascinating. I would argue that it happened in 01, 02, and 03. Maybe not as bad as 04. But it definitely happened because I remember, you know, just being in awe at how dominating, you know, the meta became and how quickly it happens. To me, I'm the type of player, like, I'm probably a bit more on the casual side, I guess, but whatever I ended up trying to roll for a league start, that is pretty much what I'm rolling. I'm not changing. Like, I'm trying to fit that in a box and roll with it. If it's C tier, I guess that's what it is. I will then go and like make it a second character eventually, but I'll give that first character probably a really good shake, you know? Yeah, the phone. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, the only reason I have this cock is because I started the league late. So I knew like what everyone was doing, and I was just, and I knew I wanted to go for this grind eventually.
Yeah,
that's why.
I was kind of late to this league as well. But yeah, I get the FOMO a little bit, I guess, as well, but not enough, I guess, to change the character up so quickly. Damn, I lost you. Holy crap. Gotta make sure I get my presence around you. Oh yeah, I need to grab a jewel and check that. I wish I had one.
Careful here.
It is nice. It's kind of fun to come in here though and feel the juice. I mean, this is like, all right, and it kind of begs the question: how juicy, you know, do players want the game for currency drops? Like, is this what players want, or is it somewhere a little below this, or is it like O2? Wasn't O2 like when they basically nerfed everybody to the ground? Yeah. Like, I don't think it's O2 status. And so they nerfed power and loot in O2, right?
The thing is, a lot of devs say this and they get a lot of flack for it, but the players don't know what they want. So if you're gonna ask them, do you want this? They're gonna say yes, because who doesn't want more loot? But they'll play like 1 month, 2 months, and they'll just get tired of it and not play again. In my opinion. That's what I think.
Yeah. Marceline, yeah, I need to get that goodbye remote or emote. You're right. I really do. The artist that was doing the emotes for me, he wasn't able to take on any work, so I'm kind of in limbo until he does, or I have to find a new artist, which is a pain. That's why I haven't done it. But yeah. Goodbye. Thanks for dropping in. Nice to see you. Hope you have a good evening. But yeah, it's funny that you mentioned about the players and they don't know what they want. Yeah, I tend to agree with that. Just being in the forums and stuff, and what a lot of people are saying a lot, you know. And one example of that is the movement speed in the game, and whether or not, you know, it would be better to have a slower paced game versus a zoomy game. And I thought that it was really brilliant how GGG came out of nowhere and added sprint. And the way sprint is, like, there's a drawback and a risk to it, I think is genius, honestly. And nobody was saying to add a sprint like that. Like, so it's an instance where the developers kind of knew best. They had an idea for how to maybe address an issue, but not in a way that anybody really was talking about, which I thought was a really good indication that, you know, these guys are kind of like, they have their finger on the pulse, but they're not gonna just like bend to the whim of the player base, I guess, in every case.
Yeah, I see that. I think GDD especially has been very good at just sticking to what they know and what they do best, and just, you know, just doing what they want because they know better.
Yeah,
Like,
for
they'll
sure.
take feedback, but if it's not worth doing, even though everyone's asking for it, they'll just not do it.
Yep. Yeah, I like that. Overall, glad that I found this game, and because it does feel good. I've played other games and you just feel like the devs are completely out of touch. I have never felt that way coming over here to PoE 2 compared to other games that I've played. But hey, chat, if you can, if you can, let me know if we need to turn up town or if you can hear them just fine coming through Discord. Just let me know. I don't want you to miss half the conversation. Sprint is a perfect example of listening to the user issues but not listening to user solutions. Good design. Yeah, exactly. Welcome back, Larry. He's a smidge low. Okay. I forget that I cannot pause. Okay. Just a smidge higher, hopefully. It's always hard to judge. I'm only looking at the levels. Ding, ting, ting, ting. I love it. But yeah, I am ready for 05, I think. And I am kind of ready for the pendulum to swing the other direction, honestly. I feel like I'll be able to weather that personally, but I am excited and curious to see how that goes how that goes over with the rest of the player base. It'll be interesting.
Fine reward.
Might be the worst league ever.
I can't do that yet.
Yeah, the currency pendulum. Got me hooked on HC Trade League. Nice. That's awesome. I don't know if I'm going to actually do it. I've been honestly every day thinking about what league I'm actually going to start in 05, and I still don't know. Because there's a lot of things I have to consider. One is that I have a guild, and most of them are in trade. Two, for the content creation side of things, it usually makes sense to go trade first in order to just crush your league and put out the content that most of the player base is looking for in a decent amount of time. So yeah, I'm kind of leaning trade first, and then after that, I'll probably do HCSSF. But this league, I don't know if I'm ever going to make it into an actual hardcore run. Like, I'm in league practice mode now.
I mean, most content creators end the league with hardcore.
Yeah.
It's like an easy way to just get more content out of it after everything's dried up.
Okay. Yeah, that's typically what they do. I've been kind of atypical though, and of course I'm allowed to do that because I'm such a small creator right now, so I can just do what I want mainly, as long as I don't do something that gets me really like heat or something. League starting softcore, but HC has been a nice change of pace from map grinding. Nice. Larry, is that your first time doing hardcore in this game?
Alright,
All right, that's it.
going to tally.
Awesome, man. Thanks for that. Let's go, yeah, tally this up. Damn, I was like, this tower's so juicy that loot is just falling from the sky. Yeah, I don't think that was as good as our last one, man. Let's see.
Makes sense.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 77 divine. Yeah, I mean, we
Ooh,
were at
that's bad.
120 last time.
Yeah, we'll revisit this once I finish.
Okay, sounds good. So let me, yeah, I guess I'll grab all this. I'll split this up real quick.
Next time we'll grab a couple of leeches as well.
Yeah, yeah. So for chat, we're kind of interested in bringing in some viewers into that so that you're leeching and getting some benefit. So we'll try to figure that out, make sure that we can actually carry multiple people with a rarity bot. But we'll see. Okay, let's get the div
You
in
can
there.
keep everything, by the way.
Nah, we'll split. Oh shit. Well, shit. I just threw
Bro,
it in my vault.
I'm sitting on 5,400 div right now. It's not like I'm heading for divs.
Well, me neither. But what's funny is I accidentally threw it right into my freaking.
It's all good.
I am just gonna separate it just for later. We can talk about it. We won't do
Oh
it
no,
here
it's
though.
fine, honestly. Yeah, can't be asked.
All
Plus, I'd
right.
rather you use it and increase your area of effect thingy.
All right, man. We'll get you back. Don't worry. Thank you. Anyways, all right. Town, thanks
Jeez.
so much. Appreciate you being in chat, helping out with the jewel crafting, and then helping out with the wallet as well, apparently. But yeah, you're awesome, man. Take care. I'm gonna drop off Discord. All right, guys. So just a little fun in the tower. We are gonna go back to league practice. Make sure. Yep, I'm all good. Get Discord in streamer mode again. There we go. All right. Let's just throw this in here. Okay. Let's go to the hideout real quick. I want to see what my presence is, if I can. So I had a few half-assed attempts that never made it out of Act 1, but made it to Act 4 with Disciple before getting popped in Temple. Oh, God. But back to Act 4 with Crossbow Disciple. Holy crap. Does Incinerate, Gas Grenade tech work well on bosses during campaign? I haven't actually tried it during campaign, but my understanding is yes. Like it should. It's like infinite damage right off the bat. Reports are that it immediately works really well. But yeah, that's Act 3 tech, so you'll have to wait till then. I guess you're in Act 4 already, though. A lot of kills outside your rarity radius. Yeah, it might be. I was kind of distracted chatting and talking, I guess. My bad. All right, guys. I wanted to see presence real quick. Okay, so we got one right here. Let's see what this actually is on this character right now. Yeah. So on this character, so earlier I did this and it would have shown. I have the feeling that my presence is well outside my view, actually. I think that's what's happening. That's why I can't see it on. Oh, there it is. Okay, so yeah. It's like my presence is actually further. Let's see if I can line it up with that bush. Okay, so it's on that bush. So my presence is basically an entire room. As long as we are in the same room, you're within my presence. So it goes out to that bush right out here. And that's pretty good. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so the that tech, just be sure that you've got, I forgot what support gem it is. It's an elemental something, and it prevents all of your other skills from igniting. Any damage skill that you're doing has to be able to, or cannot ignite. And so there's a support gem that makes it so you don't apply any ailments with it, with the skill. You guys get to see my shaman now. Been working on this guy. Yeah, elemental focus. Thank you so much, Ink, and welcome back. I saw you earlier. Wasn't able to kind of catch you, but I've been appreciating you as well, popping in. Hope you guys are enjoying the streams and the content. I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Let's see. Utzel in the past. All right. Just hope that good to go here. You're on. I'll most likely be lurking. Awesome. Thank you. That's awesome. All right, guys. So this is something I've been working on. If you were here for the Disciple of Varashta, basically I'm trying to make minions a strong starter, and this might already exist. But honestly, what I hear a lot is don't start with minions, switch over to minions later, type of deal. Is the advice that I see in a lot of places, I guess. But I just wanted to start with minions instead. And so far this is going pretty well. And maybe that's old advice that I'm seeing. I don't know. I don't know how popular minion start is. But what I found is it's not like extremely busted or anything, but it is like very smooth. It's defensive because of the wall of minions. It's just kind of easy going. And honestly, I can see this being really good for hardcore. And this is a solo self-found start, so no market. That's one thing that I was doing on the Disciple of Varashta, is I was using the market. We're not doing that here. And I wonder if I should go get that poison. So I'm not using any of my charms because of the spirit. I've got 349 spirit right now in Act 3. Oh. Oh. I never really go in here. I gotta recheck these rooms. Okay, yeah, these are pretty good. I just recall from the early days playing this game that I was supremely disappointed in every single, like, treasure room in this game. I kept on just wondering, what the hell's up with the treasure rooms in this game? They suck. I just came off of Diablo 4, so I was kind of used to a certain amount of treasure in a treasure room. You know? Like a shit ton. And now I appreciate the small things like that idol. Like, yeah, baby. Treasure. I really do. I need to look into minions more and figure out, like, what people are doing. So for me, what I've found is one, Raging Spirits are actually doing a lot of damage. So I've got this in Path of Building. I've been really like trying to understand what's scaling this throughout the campaign. And Raging Spirits are really strong as far as minion damage goes. Like they're doing a lot of my damage. But these Frost Mages, they are super strong. And the issue that I'm kind of having in a league start for minions is splitting between melee and like spell damage. So there's issues you come across where if you're splitting between these two things, you're scaling poorly, you know what I mean? Morthos, welcome back. Thank you for the lurk. Opinion on D4.
This is all just a misunderstanding.
We'll get into that in a sec, because I think she's going to rip me to shreds.
Which one of you is a Val
I'm going to start over here.
Why, that was me, of course.
I don't have any poison resist. My resistance profile is... Oh yeah, that's right. I fixed it. Okay. It was trash.
As for you, I will pay back every drop of value.
Yeah, here we are. Shit. Damn it. Can I hit her? Yes. This is why minions are cool. No! There we go. Always a fun fight. Holy shit. Man, it feels good to be back in the campaign, and I forgot about these guys. I was about to die. But minions! That's why they're so good, man. They came to my rescue. That's awesome. I would have died. I would have literally died right there. Okay. Oh. My filter. We're not in the tower anymore. Okay. So yeah, overall, I don't know, like it's hard for me after an entire league coming back to campaign and trying to gauge how strong was the damage there. I think it was like it wasn't S tier. Was it A tier? I don't know. It was decent. It was a fight though. Yeah, we had to play the mechanics. We're not skipping mechanics really with this build. Massive difference in loot during campaign from 10 rarity and 20 to 30. Yes, rarity during campaign is so key, man. I am big on that. However, they said that GGG has said that they're basically revamping that, maybe even getting rid of rarity on gear. So it'll be different most likely unless they don't deliver on what they said. So I expect severe changes there. Yeah, D4, I don't know. That's interesting. So how it happened with me is I've liked Diablo 3 for a long time. So then when D4 came out, I naturally was just playing D4. And, you know, I thought I really enjoyed the game. Like, I like D3 better than D4. I could kind of tell, but I was like, it'll get better, you know? So I was just Blizzard fanboy type thing. But anyways, when I came over to this game kicked my ass. Like, I died and clear fell 5 times or something like that. It was so sad. And I was streaming it too. And I was just like, I remember I was talking to chat, and I was like, "Hey, someone in chat was playing on launch," and I was like, "Hey, just asking for a friend, but did you like die a few times in Clearfill? How's the game difficulty for you?" So, but yeah. So after failing miserably on day one, I decided to go all in, and I did a hardcore blind solo self-found challenge in Path of Exile 2, and I've never played PoE, so I was brand new. And it was the most difficult thing I've ever did in gaming, basically. But I cleared it, got to the campaign in 0.1, and just was hooked on the game by then and haven't really stopped playing since. And I haven't played D4 since. And I don't think that I ever will. I just don't think that it's the game for me now that I've had a taste of Path of Exile. I enjoy a more difficult league start campaign. I mean, over there, it's like once you figure out the tricks for the campaign or whatever, you don't even have to do the campaign. You just do the whatever mapping stuff. I forget what it's called nowadays, but it's like the overworld. And there are things that you do, and you just crush it. And in that game, like in this game, when I level up, I immediately jam the button, you know, and I'm leveling up because it's impactful. D4 has gotten to the point where a lot of things are not impactful and decisions don't really matter, and I think that that's bad. So it caters to a much more casual player, I think, that enjoys kind of the loop of an ARPG, but doesn't really want to get into like the grind of trying to survive. Honestly, the scarcity in the campaign is pretty ridiculous, and it almost feels survival-esque or isk or ish. Like I'm trying to survive in the campaign, dude. It's kind of hard. Monster speed was insane. Keep that in mind. They had oh yeah. Monster speed in 0.1 during launch was insane. Yeah, I remember that. They nerfed it. Did that first HC run feel rewarding? Yeah, it was like the most rewarding gaming I've ever done. The whole experience is on my channel. There's the playlist, and there's also all of those videos in one, like a compilation video. It's an 11-hour video. And of course, you won't see like everything. You'd have to go back. The streams and the VODs are all on the channel as well. I don't know if I'd recommend that, but I don't even know if I'd recommend watching the actual videos, because I go and if I try to watch that, it is painful to watch myself learn this game blind in hardcore. Like, oh my god, it's so funny to see. I thought about it that maybe in like a couple years I could do a watch party of that and just make fun of myself, basically. But yeah, this minion build so far is kind of chill. I like the idea of minions doing my bidding. Game looks kind of interesting. It is interesting. Very interesting. This is one of the most interesting games I've ever played. Like, there's so much about this. Is deep. I'll never really understand everything in this. May really like Souls games then, all about reward and overcoming challenges. I think I would. I started playing No Rest for the Wicked, which is even more Souls-like, and I do enjoy it. Problem I have is that with this channel and the things I'm trying to do with the Path of Exile 2, I don't have the time to really devote to any other game. It's really hard. Damn, I'm out of mana constantly. So I did level up my I got +2 to spell skills here. So I do feel the mana crunch here. I think I'm gonna go back to town. Let's do it. Yeah, the game's been out for a year, and I've been playing since early release 01. And I really haven't stopped since. It's just a good game. So I have to go back through here. Okay.
How goes it?
All right. Make some money. Always nice. Oh yeah, let's get our rejects going. I am a huge fan of the rejects now. If you're not doing it, don't be like me. I refused to go like whenever there's something outside of the game like a tool, I'm always so slow to actually pick it up even though chat is like yelling at me to do it. I'm like, "Yeah, I'll do it." Okay. Oh, that's not it. Oh, there we go. We got a spirit here, faster start, maximum life. Not bad. Okay.
Stay wary.
All right.
You know not what.
So let's go ahead. Okay, we're good there. Got to get in my flow here. Damn, that had augment and quality.
Still alive.
Okay. I'm a big fan of disenchanting the rares now. The regals have been so tight. And then selling the rare items for gold. We're at 20k, which is not bad. And I've been gambling and been buying off the vendors and stuff like that. So, and I even respect a little bit too. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Oh, we got 11s now. Holy crap. Man, I'm running out of mana. So for this, we definitely want to level up our minions first, honestly. Big damage increases. So we'll do that. SSF Regals are more rare than X, yeah. HC has really driven home the use of Disenchant and Workbench. But HC trade, man, are you fully taking advantage of the trade already in your run? I thought that was so amazing. I've never really started in trade, so I didn't know that you could just start trading. So for a league start, as long as players have gotten out there and they're starting to list things, you can just go to their hideout and use their currency exchange and everything else. That's insane. I did not realize that. Oh, we finally got a Lesser Jewelers. Holy crap. Raging Spirits. Or Specters. Or Skeletal Frost Mage, actually. Since they're always up and it takes a while to ramp spirits, I'm going to go here first. Then we're going to go with Muster. Do I have a Muster? I don't think so. That's huge. Nice. Okay. All right, we're good. Let's check vendor real quick. Oh wow, spirit on this one. We'll pull that. And we'll roll it
Drink the
just a little
water.
bit. I don't have regals though. Okay, max life. So we'll just hold on to that. See what happens. Yeah, I definitely need currency. Okay, guys. Let's see here. This is where you have to awkwardly go through several portals. Yeah, you can do multi. So you made it to Anj. Oh, been trying to use trade, but it's barren. Yeah, HC trade is weird. It's definitely weird. So you made it to Anj and made a few chaos and exalts. Dude, check out prisms. So if you drop prisms, those sell for like, those were selling for me for like 15 exalts or something like that. I went ahead and sold some of those. All right. I'm gonna clean up my stuff here. And okay. For any regular viewers, I am looking for any moderators who want to ban people who try to solicit in Twitch. Gem cutters, yeah, you've been using them. They sell pretty good. As far as like the early currencies in hardcore that sell for at least something. They were when I was on. That was about a week ago. What do you guys think, man? Minions look pretty cool, actually, I think. I don't know. I'm maybe I just do it wrong, but usually in my league starts, I kind of am suffering. I am usually trying out the latest shiny thing, like, you know, Disciple of Rashta, Huntress. Huntress ended up getting strong, but in the beginning, if you didn't land on the right tech, it was super hard, dude. That was 02 when everything got nerfed. And man, did I feel like I was hitting like a wet noodle until I started figuring out something like it, and it wasn't even lightning spear. Plant daddy. Are you gonna go plants for your league start? I've heard that they're really fun and effective. I have not even watched someone play plants. There's so much in this game like that I just don't, you know, it's like I just don't have time to really follow, I guess. Plants is one of them, but it's one that I continuously feel like I should probably check out. Huntress was rough, but when you hit maps and go up gun, yeah, with the Roa. I never went Roa. I have a tendency to really not do the correct things when it comes to choosing the Roa. Like, I get it. It looked interesting and fun, but I don't know. I'm more basic. Like my if it's something new, I stick to the rails, I guess, which makes PoE 2 a really good game for me because they constantly are trying to keep players on the rails, following the vision. I'm more of a vision enjoyer. So we have the heart. I think this is it right here. Minions is a defensive lair, fully specking into cold infused spark, standing behind 14 warriors. Interesting, yeah. Just completely a defensive lair. Don't even worry about offense. That's kind of interesting. All right, so we got critical damage bonus. And you wouldn't really have to put a bunch of resources into that, just as long as you got meat shield and other things, and then focus on your own offense. That seems interesting. Like the humble farmer routine for the plants. Nice.
Leaves a bad taste in the mouth, but I do what must be done.
I forget who put out that little like meme build video back when 04 started, but turns out it was like all correct and actual real, but it looked like a meme. Let's see. I didn't really think about where I was going after this, actually. I've completed all my goals. So yeah, I think we're gonna go here. Temporary minions +2 might be good for us with the Raging Spirits, and then hit this. So yeah, do it. Where are we at here? Okay. And I'm gonna cut back for the increased damage. Or should I get the duration, honestly? Duration might actually be pretty good. Only 6% or 12%. Okay. Damage. We'll see. Maybe we just skip that and go up here anyways. Needed to give the offhand for the scepter. Yeah, that's true. If you're doing something like spear, where you don't necessarily need, but yeah, it's nice to have a shield too. I was a huge fan in 02, and I still am, but I guess they nerfed block. But man, when I first started using shield and understanding the power of passive block on a defensive lair, we just need to go back here. What am I doing? I became a huge fan of having a shield. I love shields. But then I haven't been able to really play a build that I enjoy, or that I guess none of my builds really allowed me to play a shield since 02. I feel like it's time to return. If only, yeah, get a, I know a lot of people are thinking Duelist is coming out. Wonder if the Duelist will be a shield enjoyer. Yeah, these guys are kind of killing my minions a little bit here. That's one thing that I don't know yet, because I haven't played minions before, is when to invest really in minion defense and how much. Because if it kind of feels bad, I just feel like you want to pump the offense on your minions constantly, but we'll see. Shield wall. Yeah, Discord was huge on shield wall, like in the early league. The hardcore players especially. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna die here. Such a bummer about D4. D3 was so good. Yeah, I love D3, honestly. But I just wonder, like, maybe I should try D3 again to go feel it after Po 2. Because now I'm curious about D3 on how good it actually was.
The Baal are many.
It's a different game, but I don't know. I do think that D3 was better than D4, that's for sure. Okay, these dudes are beefy. Act 4 is going to get interesting, I think. We need to maybe somehow get an update here. Okay, if my minions all die and I'm out there, I'm going to be in trouble. D3. D3 is tits. Alright, so... Sorry, but... Is that good or bad? I don't even know. I think that would be good, just based on how I feel. So D3 is good? I'm not familiar with that slang, though. I think tits is good. Alright. Can't imagine playing life, armor, and hardcore. Yeah, and honestly, I did a lot of that. My hardcore runs were pretty hardcore because I just started using energy shield really in 04. And I told you earlier how I'm a slow adopter, even when it's very clear that it's good, it's meta. People are like just pumping it. And I'm like, no, screw that. I'm on the bottom side of the tree. I'm a shield enjoyer. By the way, I'm a warrior. What kind of warrior needs an energy shield? That's bullshit. You know, life, armor, shields.
I take no pleasure in harming one of my own.
I
If you persist, I will do with her what I must.
I honestly have a hard time with like the role play aspect of an ARPG like this, where like, dude, if I'm a warrior, I should be swinging a two-handed axe. Damn it. My minions. They're there. Yeah, I feel like we're gonna have to get minion health. Minion defenses. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of liking this build right now. Necromancer type with fire. Yeah, I mean, I am living the dream, basically, right? Except I'm a druid, so yeah. You know, I don't know, guys. That's one thing I don't know. Maybe I like that about Diablo. If you pick a necromancer, you're doing necromancer things, or a druid, or whatever. Pure evasion enjoyer with whirlwind lance is my main. Yeah, dude, I tried out basically. I've tried out a lot of defensive layers in this game, and full evasion was rough. It's like, it feels so good until your ass is on the floor. Like, dang, this is a great tank. Oh, wait, I'm dead.
So,
Man, I haven't fought this guy in a while.
the demon of Hatsuatl has finally come.
Yeah. Could be it, guys. Do need to fix my mana issues, probably. Yeah, damage is good. Watch out, minions. I haven't gotten good enough to like move my minions out of the way. Shit, what happened? Oh, I'm off screen. There we go. All right.
Why we're here? It happened. It cannot be stopped.
Ow, that hurt. Okay. Oh yeah. What's my movement speed at? Oh yeah, we can sprint now. I'm thinking about his slam. Dude, I think he's dead. Yeah. He didn't even get a chance, man. Damage is good. That's right.
This happened. All I've done. All that I sacrificed.
Act 3 down.
People cannot be saved. History is already written.
Yeah, I
You can stay
know.
here and die,
CI
or
for the
come with
win.
us and help save the
I've not
future.
really looked back either. I'm probably doing it way more often.
Val must be protected. I know the way.
Don't see the value in CI. I have only ever had
My
one.
friend here isn't exactly the peacemaking type.
Oh.
There isn't
So we-
Is that a
I will
joke?
come
I
along.
can't. I'm not following it. Pocket Sand, thank you so much. I appreciate you for the follow in Twitch. All right, guys, that was Act 3. I think the build's coming along pretty nicely. I am actually putting this in Mobalytics as I go along. I'm not going to bore you guys with writing up that on stream, though. I'll try to remember Act 3. Let's see, just I can always rewatch my own video, actually. So this is what the tree looks like at the end of Act 3. Not bad. Now we're traveling over here for things in Act 4.
Now then, it is time we departed. Activate the portal, and we will see about it.
Why is the DPS so much better on this than my Varashta? It's those mages, really. And I kind of... Alright, so I'll show you what I've kind of learned for the minion stuff just real quick, but... So one thing is you will need to use Path of Building, I think, if you want to really understand what's going on with minions. So once I started popping into POB and testing things out, it started to kind of click on what's actually moving the needle. And one thing that I really wanted to understand was how much damage is Raging Spirits. Like, this is a black hole of information here. I'm like, is this good? Turns out that they do quite a bit of damage. So understanding that, putting on rapid casting on all my fire skills. As soon as I get a third link here, rapid casting for fireball, just making sure that we're getting a bunch of Raging Spirits out. And then skeletal frost mages are very strong in the campaign, is what I've found. And then they have a high crit chance, actually. Higher than usual. Hell is that? Oh, we'd have to go out there, but they have like a really high base crit chance. So knowing that and getting crit nodes is something I went after. And then once I started getting faster attack and spell speed, things really started to set off. I will say that this node right here, Relentless Fallen, once I clicked this, I felt the damage. Like, this is a huge node for minions. So I actually went out here first. Where did I go first, actually? Yeah, I went here first, I think. So I might change the guide actually to go here earlier. It's strong. But anyways, I think those are the big ones, and then more minions, just more minions. So this druid has 349 spirit, whereas the Rashta doesn't really have access to the extra spirit. We do via this 40 spirit for each empty charm slot. That's why I really wanted to go druid, is for that. But also I may go raging spirits is gonna be the play here. Rage. So we're using Raging Spirits, and then every Rage also grants 1% increased minion attack speed. Every Rage also grants 1% increased minion damage. And then, of course, you've got the Rage here where you generate it, no loss, but you're spending it. It's like a actual resource. So, yeah, maybe we end up raging out our Raging Spirits and everything else with this. One issue is that you have to pick up a node of attack damage, and we're a spellcaster. That's kind of annoying. But yeah, interesting. We'll see. Still looking for jewels. Anyways, let's catch up on chat real quick, and then we'll head out to Act 4. Pocket Sand, any tips for a crafting noob? I've got plenty of starting currency. Did you by chance watch my crafting guide video?
For that to go.
Oh, well.
Keeps
Interesting.
Most of my tips are in there
Great. We can
for
do
like
that.
very beginning. And so one thing I've done is I started a guide that it wasn't like this is, how many modifiers a piece of gear has, and you have 3 prefixes and suffixes. I just skipped all of that because it's been done, and I focused on what would move the needle for someone who understands what's what but needs help, like kind of just getting over that ledge as far as knowledge and crafting and how to practice that on the cheap in a meaningful way. So that's the guide. And then after that, I've done videos afterwards, which moved that in the direction of more deterministic, more costly, more complicated. So hopefully that can help if you get into that. Yeah, no problem. It's on YouTube. Could get that mace that does attack speed based on minion attack speed as a movement skill. Interesting. I'll have to check that mace. A mace that does attack speed based on minion attack speed. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to check into that. I haven't really looked into uniques or anything for minion builds. I'm just focused on a solo self-found league start right now, but eventually I have to get into that because I plan to. If I league start with this, which I probably will, I'm gonna keep honing it. I will want to know what I'm doing in the end game, so yeah, we'll have to get into that.
Thank you.
Hey,
Let's
it's
just go.
along the Calgary.
Doriani has one piece of an ancient weapon that can control corruption. The other 3 pieces.
Yeah, I'll find that video real quick and link it.
Islands of the Karui archipelago, but their current leader is distrustful of outsiders. He would never give us passage. Our only path forward lies through Kingsmarsh. Perhaps there we shall find a ship and crew brave enough.
Has anyone
to
ever
take us
watched
where we
this?
need to go.
Okay, here we go.
Never was a fan of settlements like this. I canna hear the driocht here.
There we go. Okay. So here you go. Yeah, well now you've seen one cutscene and so have I. Finally. Except I was very distracted and didn't actually watch it and don't know what happened.
Where's Savior?
I also don't know what they're talking about.
Kingsmarch. It's been months since I had a
Why does Alba leave though? This is always a question for me. So let's watch this. Hold up.
A trader with a keen eye for Rog, my friend, and it just so happens we have a cartload
We
of
seek a bounty which canna be found.
Okay, so we get our captain here. Interesting. Oh yeah, the charter.
I suppose it's time we said farewell for now.
So she doesn't say. She just goes, "Oh,
On blood magic I found back in Exile. How exciting! Do be careful.
that seems
out there.
kind of suspicious." I don't know what she's up to, but yeah, she leaves. Then Anj is here. I thought, oh, there she is. Yeah, I was like, what the hell? Anj has like changed. Okay,
Welcome. Just if anyone can get you there, it's her.
Seems I've been
cool.
Anytime.
Thanks. Hold up, he sells stuff?
What you need?
Oh, he's the gambler guy here. Yeah. You may use
Till
that.
next time.
Yes.
Okay, so you can select your hideout if you don't already have one, I guess. I've been kind of curious on how you set up.
Hail.
Let's do this real quick. Okay. Does she have a quest once you go in? I'm curious. Okay.
What's new?
That's it? Oh, hey, what? That's crazy. There's no current. Oh yeah, I'm in solo self-found. No shit. Okay. That's why. So there's an exclamation mark, but there's no quest or anything. Okay. Yeah. I want to do this in trade just to see how this actually plays out, because I'm doing a guide on the campaign and I don't know exactly how this plays out, but I think you talk to her, she takes you to the hideout, she gives you a quest, and then if you're in trade, I think she tells you some things about how to do it. But you don't have to wait for this to actually use someone else's Anj, which is crazy.
Please look around, and if you have any questions, do let me know.
Okay, so we got some currency out of all that. Awesome. Okay. It's a Trench Timber Spiked Club. Unfortunately, I can't just trade look at that. I'm in SSF, but yeah, I will have to check that out. Just look at it real quick. Trench Timber? Trench Timber. Spiked. Oh, I've seen this one. Okay, I know this one. Adds physical damage, increased attack speed. +1 to 2 level of minion skills. Increases and reductions to minion attack speed also affect you. Interesting. Yeah. That would be interesting to build around. I'm shooting for a spellcaster, but yeah. I wonder. That'd be interesting to try to build around. Wonder if anybody's successfully pulled that off. We'll hold on to that.
Listen up. Get your King's March Chronicle. A druid. Yes. I'm always up for it. What can I do for you?
Okay, so I want to disenchant. Got one. Check rejects real quick here. Spirit born. Okay.
Well.
Nothing.
Welcome. Hail. The finest available.
Chaos. Okay, nothing for us. Let's get on with it. See how Act 4 feels. The minions.
Ahoy there, mate. Over here.
Welcome aboard. Your business is your.
How's this? Why do I not remember this? Speak to Makaru to travel to Kedge Bay. You get gold, a book of specialization, and an uncut skill gem. Oh, I don't remember that. Okay. Edge Bay, level 46. Speak to Macario to travel. Is that speaking to him or am I just traveling? I don't understand that. Oh well. Trench Timber Titan is busted. Ooh, dang. That sounds cool.
This is as close as we can get.
What's your...
That sounds pretty cool.
I'm on it.
Rage Boots give you 6 to 7 attacks per second. Oh my gosh.
We shouldn't be here. This place...
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, so I'm seeing it. You brought it up when we were looking at this. So you're getting rage, you're did you say a Titan? Yeah. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool actually.
Damn the remnants!
I want to come up with a really novel build. It's hard to do, man. One thing is the uniques and staying on top of the uniques and those interactions versus when I get into a build, usually it's kind of more surface level SSF style at first, you know, just making sure at a base level the tech with the skills and everything is working. But usually the uniques are more of an icing on the cake or like a final layer almost for me. And maybe it's because I have started in HCSSF a lot. So I don't know, guys. Yeah, that's interesting though. I probably need to alter my strategy there and start just studying uniques and interactions if I really want to build a novel build. Only question is, will minions be able to keep up? Like, as in their movement speed? They're pretty fast right now. However, end game, I think you're probably talking about when you've got, you know, 45% movement speed or something. We'd have to make sure that we continue to somehow increase their movement speed. I'm not sure where else to get it.
The Calgurans were arrogant to think they could tame such a place.
I'm liking minions so far in this campaign, though. This has been very smooth. There has not really been a point in time where I felt like I was hitting the wall on this character. So that's been good. I think the Shaman is a pretty good option for Ascendancy for League Start minions, honestly. The added spirit that you get so early on is really awesome. Where am I going? I need jewels, man. Oh yeah, I was supposed to go up here anyways. Damn it. I'm always looking for movement speed though. So we got 20 right there. Armor and energy shield. I have 20 already, and it's full energy shield and cold resistance. This has lightning resistance. This feels better, actually. I'm always looking for rarity, too. But I've already got +1 level to minion skills on my helm. I've got 2 on my scepter. That's key as well. Making sure that you're getting your minion skills up. Huge to the damage. Fire resistant. That's not good.
Wilds take you.
We found the map piece.
Looks like part of a map.
Somehow, some way, I usually find all the map pieces. I don't understand. I would expect to have to go back constantly the way I play the game, and I'm always forgetting things. Like, the map pieces seem to be in spots where you just trip over it. Oh, with the trench timber. Yeah, that's true. If you were running that, if the minions could actually keep up. I see. Plus level to skills, scaling to generic and one-dimensional in terms of builds. Everyone is using vertex, etc. Yeah. They could use some updates there. Like, it's a major complaint for sure how it feels like it's like that build diversity thing and how this feels so much different compared to 01. Damn. I'm gonna have to go back if I want to pick this up. Okay. Let's go back. Still drinking that mango shake. It's still like cold. It hasn't really melted. So good. But we gotta talk to this dude. Huh? I'm gonna keep these boots though. Or shoes, sandals, whatever they are. Was that exceptional? Did I just... Probably doesn't matter. I guess, yeah, it doesn't matter to me. I'm an SSF. Who cares? Man, I haven't really played SSF in a long time. It is interesting to go to that from playing trade all league long. How much you don't give a crap about most anything. But then there are other things that are super important. Level 12.
No harm done. Well met. Let's equip you for the journey.
Let's see if we get... Oh, that's a suffix. So I'd have to actually invest in this to see minion skills. So we're done.
No survive.
I don't think I checked this dude.
Hail, the finest available.
Chaos, damn it. Okay.
Done.
Minion skills, level 12. I need to be... Oh, I need intel.
Until next time.
Why did I keep this?
Let's do impact. I think I can find a buyer. Good day.
Okay.
Come back anytime.
Any weapon or amulet without it is just trash tier. Yep. Even in the campaign now, like, I was searching so hard for that in this campaign, and it's nice. I'm feeling just better at the game now in 04. Every single patch or league, I feel like I'm getting better and more knowledgeable, but dang, like, the way I'm approaching my campaign now compared to how I was even in 03 has really changed. But I forgot to use my portal. Forgot that I was actually doing things out there in the campaign that I'm crushing. What does this guy want, though?
Friend, time, please.
Go on.
I am pleased to the end of... You have faced it. Have
Wickedness.
They seek to conquer.
Nothing. He just wants to waste my damn time. Best thing about this game is you feel good about the devs getting the plus skill level thing sorted out in good time. Yeah, like you have faith. They'll figure it out. It is interesting to me though how they have like kind of tried to keep this on rails versus Path of Exile 1. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not smart enough to understand why. But clearly, there are restrictions in this game that prevent you from going off what they consider the rails. Hey, this is an actual treasure room. But can't open any chests. See? This is what I'm talking about. They need to update the treasure. It wasn't even a trap either. What the hell? At least, like, try to kill me or something. Oh, yeah. That hurts. Viper caps don't matter anymore, I guess, huh? Oh, it's probably not the right level. No, yeah, it would be. What was that helm? I can't even remember now. Is it... No, tower they removed out of the game. Viper cap, they just made it so you can't always have it turned on. They did nerf it, that's for sure. Yeah, so you think that they know that power creep is gonna kill it, basically. Their vision required... Like, we saw sort of the glimmer of the vision or the hint in O2 when they nerfed everything to the ground. They rolled it back because of the backlash, but you gotta wonder, you know? They want this game to be difficult. They want the campaign to take time and effort. They like when players experience a certain amount of pain. I can't imagine that they want this to actually be Souls-like, though. Like, when you have this sort of density in the end game, and you know, the typical goal of an ARPG player and what they are actually seeking in an ARPG, I just can't imagine that they want to slow it down to the point of being Souls-like. That just seems a little far-fetched. Like, just doesn't make sense with the way the game's designed, really. Journey's End. Is it really? Oh yeah, this place. What? Isn't there a boss back there? I gotta check the map. Captain. No, he is up here. Yeah. Journey's End. I don't think we actually have to talk to them. I haven't really fully figured out the little skips in Act 4 yet. Okay. One sec, guys. Right. You know, it's a late night gaming session when I gotta put in eye drops to continue. Getting old. One thing that I've realized tonight is that it's actually kind of hard to drink a shake and play and stream at the same time, though. However, we are a Minion build. I wonder if I can do this. Yeah, I kind of like this build, guys. I think this is the way to start a campaign. You can drink a shake or a coffee at the same time and just follow your minions around. For those long sessions during league start. Oh god. Holy shit. Oh yeah, that's right. What? I thought normally don't you have to like go in there to get the timer going? Was there a timer? I didn't see it. Huh, maybe I just have never noticed that explosion. Act 4 is still pretty new to me. Like I've done Act 1, Act 2, Act 3 a shit ton, of course, with the hardcore content. Dying constantly, restarting and everything, but Act 4, I kind of was moving on from hardcore, and I mean, I think I've only cleared Act 4 hardcore twice. Maybe once, actually. No, twice. Yeah, that's right. RNG only 3 rooms away from Max Temple. Nice. Yeah, I'm excited to experience that now. I'm surprised. I get it's kind of crazy to me how the effectiveness and how much difference a little less effectiveness makes, even though you're in the like the thousands. Which makes me feel bad about mapping with, I don't know, 20 effectiveness. Like, what does that even mean? Doesn't seem to mean much. Okay. I really need some jewels. I think I'm gonna pick this up though. I don't know how often we're reaching cap on... Yeah, I guess. I gotta pay attention to that, how often we're reaching cap on our Raging Spirits. Yeah, it does feel kind of bad when the tower is stacking effectiveness in the thousands and you can barely... So what? Effectiveness. The only way to get that is through tabs, right? And you can only get... Was it like 20 as a max roll on one tablet? I don't remember now. It's been a while since I was mapping. Mapping was never about raw dibs, though. Yeah, but still, I don't know. Yeah. So you're saying like, oh shit, this is what's blowing up. What happens if you're standing there? Sure, you die, right? Yeah, I'm thinking ritual, the mechanics, and everything else, but something like going after Rite of Passage. If you could actually stack hundreds of effectiveness, are you gonna drop Rite of Passage more often? I think so. More people are dropping the Hinakora's Lock. That's another one. They're dropping it out of Tower rather than Abyss. Unless you're me. Somehow I dropped 2 out of Abyss. I got lucky. I farmed a lot of Abyss, though, to be fair. Oh, Almost died. I love the fireball. Feels good to throw a big fireball. I don't care. Okay. Yeah, let's go back. I'm muling right now because we're so light on resources. Our currency's so bad. Yeah, so part of you wants all the currencies to be somewhat farmable. It does feel like in this game that there are things that are unfarmable. Like, you should not waste your time. Where in other games, it felt like there's a chance and you could farm and you could hope and it would eventually happen. I mean, people have been playing Path of Exile 1 forever and they've never dropped a mirror.
Impeccable offerings.
Okay, so this guy I'm selling my blues. Don't care.
I think I can find a buyer for that.
What am I doing with my gloves anyways? Okay. I guess this is not a real target role. I gotta think though. No, I don't want a Viper Cap.
It's always nice doing business with you.
Okay.
Good day. Have a good day.
What have you learned?
Get your King's March Chronicle today. In this issue, all about the strange newcomers in King's March.
I'll melt it down. Find a use.
Okay.
Survive.
So we did get a level here. Let's check this vendor too.
Welcome. Here's what I've got.
Oh, I did. He didn't have anything. Oof. And it's like if it doesn't have skill levels, it's trash basically. And I don't like buying these wands because it'll roll chaos damage or something, you know. It's hard to upgrade your wand, I swear.
Fair enough. Until next time.
This is only my second like spell. Wait. Yeah, this is only my second spell caster. I'm a minion caster, I guess. Ever. Like, I have always been bottom of the tree. So it's been fun playing in the top, actually. I recommend if you've been staying in one corner of the passive tree, you should probably consider trying something else out. I was pleasantly surprised going up here and doing spells and just kind of learning that side of the game, really. Level 12s. Okay, I can do it now. No, I can't. Need intel. Yeah, the uniques, it's like crazy. If you were, let's say you're an SSF and your goal is to actually collect them all. Good God, dude. You'd have to be playing in the normal league beyond the season to even get probably 75% of the uniques or something. It's ridiculous. I can't imagine. Is there any history of anyone actually that's their mode? They collect all the uniques. Is that possible? We should do this.
Power awaits within.
Crap, I'm gonna die. I am so dead. I am so dead. Okay. I'm not out of this. My minions are dying. This is what happens. Come on, minions. Okay, now let's go. Those dudes were tough. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, your minions die like that. Ooh. Ah, I'm still not out of the clear. This guy's just gonna kill me. I should pick up more wands. I think I'm neglecting my wand. Yeah, that was close. But I'm glad I'm not playing hardcore right now. I'd be sweating. However, it is that feeling. That's like why I play hardcore and why I think many hardcore players play it, because it allows you to get that sweaty feeling. Is it? What are you doing? You track, yeah. Watch out. Hey, we got him.
Like the night sky.
Yeah, damage is a little lower, I think, moving into Act 4 from Act 3, but it's not bad. Not like we're hitting a wall or anything.
What can I do for you?
Okay.
Hot off the quill. Grisham Heartland confirmed dead.
Hail. Here's what I've got.
Okay.
Done. Have a good day.
Oh yeah, disenchant. Get our regals. +3 level to all spell skills. I'm never gonna use this though. This is SSF.
Fair enough. Come back soon.
All right, we got 3 regals now. Almost 4. 3 exalt. Nice. 1 chaos. Oh yeah, so this is where we go free that person. And fall for a trap.
Freya Heartland? Is that you?
Yes,
How long?
longer than I can
There
fathom.
must be a way.
My boy. And with him, it must be... It is...
Captain,
I
well,
also...
no, I'll stay.
Please hurry. I fear I
Okay.
could die, and my boy is... I just... I can go...
Man, so I was playing hardcore SSF blind through Act 4, and this shit almost killed me.
Hello.
I thought... Don't I have it? What do I do? This one?
These ancestral totems are a menace.
Okay, I didn't read. Great. I've never been stuck here before. What did I miss? Damn it. I thought I had the item.
Ahoy! Freya
Yes,
Heartland?
longer
There
than
must-
my boy. And with it must be runesmithed into... It is
Oh,
I also-
okay. Yeah, makes sense. I gotta talk to this dude over here.
There we go. Farewell.
Nice, okay.
You have goodbye.
Here we are.
Time we broke the spell.
What's going on?
All right, so is there anyone in this game that you set free that isn't gonna kill you? Shit. Ah, the damage looks pretty good there. Nice. I like this intro to this mechanic. I think it's a good way to bring it on. And you get the first 4 delirium. Okay, might as well pick that up too. Yeah. It's nice that they give you the first 4 now like that. Okay. Oh, 6. The first 6. So the top row. Delirium? Hopefully? I don't know how to spell that exactly. There it is right there. I did it. Make it a weird color. That's true. Yeah, yeah. You can instill right now if you chose to. That's an interesting point. It's worth it to go out there, and I don't know the site, but you can look up. I think Max Roll might have something on this, but the low cost anointments that you can choose. And now that you get the what? Oh wow. So there's some variety here. Actually, I think I recall picking this up before the big drop. So I think the big drop is always the top 5. And then I dropped this separate from that, not from the boss. Wow, I got a despair off a random mob out in the campaign. That seems pretty legit. But yeah, you can look up the cheap anoints to use right now, and I'm sure eventually focusing in on these top 5. Anyways. I'm not going to do that right now because I think I'm going to call it right there. I'm pretty tired, and yeah, let's call it Wednesday evening. I'll be back same time. I don't know if I'll start with some crafting. If I do, it'll probably be an amulet. I need to craft another amulet because I bricked my last craft, sadly. Very nice amulet, and I totally bricked it. So I want to get back after that, but I'm going to try to finish out the campaign on this character, and I'll have to decide on whether to keep trying to improve this same character in different ways. It's going pretty good, though. I like it. We look cool, too. But yeah, this is overall going pretty smooth, I would say. Please don't forget to anoint this time. Yeah, exactly. That's what happened. So sad. All right, guys, take care. I had fun. Hope you did too. Until next time, I'm out.